Welcome to this explainer. Today we're diving into a truly fascinating excerpt from the ancient Indian epic, the Mahabharata. Before the earth-shattering wars, before all the grand philosophical discourses take center stage, there's this profound, deeply peaceful interlude between two absolute legends, Arjuna and Krishna. So think about this for a second. What actually happens when two of the ancient world's greatest heroes finally reunite? Honestly, you might expect a huge clash of egos, right? Or maybe they instantly start plotting some grand military strategy. But that's not what happens here at all. What we get instead is this remarkable, quiet portrait of friendship, royal hospitality, and divine alignment. Over the next few minutes, we're going to map out their journey, from a quiet, sacred beach all the way to a roaring, triumphant city welcome. This is the exact moment that sets the stage for everything that follows. Section 1, the reunion at Prabhasa, where two paths meet. Arjuna, a warrior known for his literally immeasurable prowess, has been wandering the earth on a long, solitary pilgrimage. He finally arrives at the secret western ocean shores of Prabhasa. Well, word travels fast, even in the ancient world, and Krishna immediately sets out to meet him. Just picture that, rugged, travel-worn warrior, standing by the vast ocean, finally coming face to face with his dearest friend. Now, we have to understand, these aren't just two prominent royal buddies catching up. The text explicitly tells us they are the incarnations of Nara and Narayana, these ancient cosmic dual sages. Think of them as two halves of a giant cosmic puzzle. This completely elevates the stakes of our story. This isn't just a casual weekend meetup. This is the universe literally aligning itself on an ocean shore. It beautifully symbolizes the meeting of the human, Nara, with the divine, Narayana. So they're catching up, and Krishna asks Arjuna why he's been wandering the earth all alone. Arjuna really opens up. He talks about his travels, his visits to sacred waters, and everything he's had to endure. And Krishna? He just listens to his friend's solitary hardships and simply responds, "This is as it should be." Notice that? No pity. No, "I'm so sorry you went through that." Instead, he offers this incredibly stoic, profound validation of Arjuna's spiritual path. He completely recognizes that this solitary pilgrimage was absolutely crucial. With that quiet understanding established, the two friends just spend time enjoying each other's company at Prabhasa. Section 2. Royal Hospitality at Raivataka, a mountain retreat. After their quiet time at the beach, Krishna decides it's time to change the scenery and moves them up to a stunning mountain setting. Talk about a sudden shift, right? Acting as the ultimate host, Krishna sent commands ahead to prepare for their arrival. Arjuna is pulled directly out of his rugged reality, months of solitary travels, sleeping rough in forests and by rivers, and plunged straight into Krishna's meticulously prepared world. The mountain has literally been adorned by artificers. A massive feast has been gathered, and there are elaborate performances by actors and dancers. It's this lavish, incredibly sensory-rich environment designed specifically to transition Arjuna back into royal life. Eventually, after enjoying the feast and respectfully dismissing the entertainers, the day winds down to this beautiful, highly intimate scene. Picture the sheer exhaustion of a man who's been sleeping on hard riverbanks for months, finally sinking into a well-adorned, celestial bed. As he lies there, the strong-armed warrior is just telling stories of his travels, the lakes, the mountains, the rivers, until, right in the middle of his storytelling, sleep gently steals upon him. It's such a wonderfully human moment for such a legendary hero. Section 3. Awakening and the Journey. A Golden Departure. Fast forward to the next morning, and the text transitions us from the quiet of the night to an absolutely incredible sensory awakening. Arjuna doesn't wake up to the harsh, unpredictable sounds of the wilderness anymore. No way. He's awakened by sweet songs, the melodious notes of the stringed veena, and the gentle blessings of the bards. This lavish acoustic environment is highly intentional. It's sending a clear message. Arjuna is no longer a wandering ascetic. He is fully back in the care of his peers, receiving the utmost respect and royal status he commands. To really grasp the flow of this journey, let's look at the timeline. We started with that quiet, profound reunion at Prabhasa on day 1. Then we moved to the restorative, opulent retreat at Raivataka Mountain on day 2. And now, on day 3, after morning ceremonies and a super affectionate greeting from Krishna, the momentum rapidly builds. They board a shining golden car headed straight for their final destination, Dwaraka, the magnificent capital of the Yadavas. Section 4, the Grand Dwaraka Welcome, a city triumphant. As their golden car approaches the city gates, the energy completely explodes. Every single garden and house within Dwaraka has been beautifully adorned specifically to honor the son of Kunti. That quiet piece of the mountain, it's entirely gone, replaced by a roaring, festive, and absolutely electric atmosphere. We are talking hundreds of thousands of citizens pouring out of their homes just to get a glimpse of Arjuna. To put that into perspective, imagine a modern megastadium at absolute maximum capacity, with all those people spilling out into the public squares and thoroughfares in a massive, joyous spectacle. Men and women mixing together, swelling into this unbelievable display of civic pride and unbridled admiration for the returning hero. The text actually breaks down exactly who was in this massive crowd, which is fascinating. Prominent Yadava groups like the Bhojas, Vrishnis, and Andhakas welcomed him with deep respect. Arjuna, in turn, worshipped those who deserved it and gracefully received their blessings. The young men of the tribe gave him an incredibly affectionate reception. And beautifully, Arjuna repeatedly embraced all those who were his equals in age. It's this perfect bridging of different generations and tribes in one unified celebration of mutual respect. Finally, after navigating those roaring crowds, the energy settles down. Arjuna wends his way to Krishna's home, a delightful mansion filled with gems and every possible article of enjoyment. Here, in this spectacular and tranquil space, Arjuna chooses to stay for many days. The exhausting, solitary journey is officially a wrap. He's home and he's safe with his greatest friend. So, what does this all mean? It leaves us with a final, really provocative thought to consider. In an epic defined by devastating, world-shattering war, why does this one moment of perfect peace actually matter? Well, this narrative interlude isn't just filler. It establishes the unshakable bond between the human and the divine. By showing us the profound love, the lavish hospitality, and the deep respect these heroes share in times of peace, the epic makes the eventual tragedies and conflicts they're going to face together all the more impactful. It is, quite literally, the beautiful golden calm before the storm. Thanks for diving into this explainer with me today, and keep learning.